Welcome to Fat Daddy's Outdoor Cooking. We're outdoors today, so I'm just going to give you a heads up. There's a freeze coming. This is how we protect our plants. Y'all get ready. All right, the next 4 days, we have a freeze coming. So here's a bunch of blueberries. I don't know, there's probably 50 or 60 there, something like that. Got to get the rest of them covered, but here's what I did. I'm tucking them in. So got to get them all tucked in like that right there. Rest of them I'll bunch up and tuck them in. Here's some different trees. Here's a peach tree right here. Wrapped it the best we can. That's just with a regular old sheet. And be sure and tie it the best you can. There's another peach there. And I've got this one over here. I've got a handle. Let me get over here. So we've got the spinach covered up, even though it's, you know, you can tolerate some heat. I mean, some cold. So we got let's see what else we cover up. All the brand new spinach that's coming up. We got it covered up. So we're covering up the spinach. We're covering up the all these peach trees that we can. We've got some sheets. I mean, it looks hideous out here. It looks like I don't know, it's weird looking. But we're gonna cover everything up that we can, because this next 4 days are going to be below freezing temperatures. And I was like, oh no, man, we got to get. I went in there and said, Mom, do you know it's going to be freezing in the next 4 days? She said, well, I don't think it's supposed to till tomorrow. And I looked it up and I said, no, it's like 26 tonight. And so we covered up the spinach. What else did I cover up over there? Oh, all the herbs that were coming up. I went in and covered them up. She hauled the pineapples back in. And now we're finishing up these trees. We got about 4 or 5 more to cover up to make sure. But anyway, this is a freeze alert. So this is how we do it. We're just going to cover them up just like that right there. Best you can. You know, try to keep them from getting frostbit. So, I mean, you can only do the best you can. After that, I mean, it's just... And then with the wind blowing like this one, look at this little darling here. I mean, it's just blowing in the wind. You see it? So what I did was tie this side over here by the T-post to keep it from falling off so I don't have to redo it. So anyway, do what you can. Cover them up, you know. And anyway, just a heads up. So there's Mama there blowing in the wind out there, covering up what you can. And then we're going to tie them off. See them? So also, let me give you this little pointer. Also, when you're at thrift stores, flea markets, yard sales, stuff like that, and you find these blankets and sheets that are on sale, just scrape them up. You know, if you can get a good deal on them, scrape them up. Not only for bedding for maybe company that comes over, or, you know, to have for spares, but for this situation right here where we got to cover this stuff up. So it doesn't hurt to be prepared in that matter. So. Last point, unless I come up with something else or think of something else, but this old timer told me that if you get out there prior to the sun coming up and you rinse the frost off the plant, that it won't die. So I don't know if it's true. Coming from the guy that was telling me, I'm not too sure, but I'm going to try it in the morning on the peas. And of course, I'll hit the asparagus and the garlic, and we'll see what happens. So we'll just go from there. I'll give you another update on this and see if it worked or not.